Here we are. Welcome to Stream 2.
Yeah. Welcome to Stream 2. I'll get us off started pretty good by either going way under or way over estimate. So, yeah. Yeah. This is Twins Hundo. The last time this was in any event was 7 years ago, and it's changed a lot since then. So, hopefully everything goes well. I do have 24 backup saves, just for the record, in case anything goes wrong. But let's get going here. All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Twins. Yeah, so just to start off with the requirements in this game, 4 worlds and 4 levels in each. Well, okay, the total amount of gems in the game is 96, and it's, yeah, what is it, 4 worlds with...
yeah, the 1 hub and then 3 levels per hub.
Yeah, totaling up to 96. So Joe's just going to be collecting all of them in very unintended methods.
Like that.
Yeah.
I already skipped a puzzle.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you may be asking yourself, why didn't you just tank through the nitros there? Nitros in this game kill you regardless of how many masks you have. Even if you have 3rd mask form, hitting a nitro kills you instantly. So you can't just cheese puzzles like that. But you can cheese them in other ways, like this.
Like this is a cheese, for example. You're meant to use the cannon to, like, platform your way over to this, but you could get like a precise body slam and get that gem early as well.
Yeah, that's harder on the PAL version of the game, which is what I'm playing right now. That's like literally the only point where the worst body slam matters. So I shouldn't have been risky with that bomb there. That was really dumb.
So this first level, Jungle Bungle, is one you see on Joester's stream many times.
That's understatement of the century.
Many, many times. Yeah, it's pretty difficult first level. I mean, it's a very difficult run in general. You'll see, also, you just skipped a load of cutscenes there with that out of bounds. Yeah. But, yeah, this is like, if you thought Crash 1 on the mainstream was a marathon.
Oh my god, I actually got that skip. Holy crap.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's only half of it. I got to get back out. So I jumped around a cutscene there. I'm terrible at that trick. I get it maybe 1 out of 20. But now I have to actually get out of here without hitting it from the back, which is actually reasonably hard. So I totally wasn't expecting to get that. All right, let's see if we can do this.
There we go.
Got it. There we go. Okay.
Nice. Okay, nice.
There we go.
So yeah, just to sum it up, this is a very marathon-unfriendly game. Like, if you thought Crash 1 was tough, like, this is also really, really rough.
Yeah, this is, like, by far the least marathon-friendly game I'm aware of.
Here's another cutscene skip. There's a couple methods to this one, and Joe's going to do this one where you can jump on the wall to get over Cortex.
Maybe.
I mean Coco.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
Zephyr donated $51. Stream 2 is the best stream, right? Let's show Stream 1 how it is done by raising even more money for Dave the Children. I mean Save the Children. We have an amazing schedule this year, including Game of the Year, Bail and Wonderworld. So spend your valuable time here on Stream 2.
Based.
Alright, coming up, we actually already have one of the hardest tricks in the game. So, in this boss fight, Cortex flies around on a hoverboard and shoots you. And because this game is awesome, the hoverboard is loaded, invisible, and fully controllable. And so I'm going to attempt to land on it and fly it into the level that's underneath the boss fight and skip the boss. If/when I screw this up, I will soft lock the game, which is why I have a backup save here. So I'm actually going to hit this checkpoint in case I actually... Oh, okay, I want that. In case I... Because if I die on this skip, I can actually retry it. But if I just miss it, then I have to load a save, which is almost certainly what's going to happen here, but we'll see. Oh, that
looks good. No, wait.
There's still a possibility this didn't work or I crashed the game. Yes, let's
okay.
go. All right, we're in there.
First try. Good stuff.
All right, I don't care how the rest of the run goes. I got that trick first try. We could be done here. Alrighty. You guys didn't see it, but I was practicing that before the stream started, and I think I missed it, what, like 10 or 11 times in a row?
Yeah,
so
I think you got it on the last
I got on the last attempt.
Yeah,
the
the last one.
All right, so do we go into that, into the worst level in the game? This is Cavern Catastrophe, and what a catastrophe it is. So you roll around in a ball, except physically you're not a ball, so you just bounce off stuff all the time. And the ground is super uneven, as you can see, so keeping momentum and stuff in this level is not fun.
Where a lot of the gems are on these kind of rolling down parts is it's a split path, and you just kind of have to memorize where the gems are. Like here as well, you just need to know you need to go right.
Yeah.
As well a lot of the time, so it's just trial and error pretty much.
Yeah, you have to go left on the first path, right on the second one, otherwise you literally cannot get this gem. So
there's a couple of cycles. Oh, nice try. There's a couple of cycles that you can get on these,
yeah,
these elevators, for example.
This is the good one.
Yep.
It's pretty easy to make this. So yeah, this is the good one.
There's also a horrible set of bouncy crates coming up.
Yeah, first we're gonna bounce off this stalagmite. Boing.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Now this
is it.
This is just nightmare fuel.
Okay.
Okay, that was legitimately unlikely to happen, even though it's exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, now I'm gonna try this here. Oh, please. Okay. If I fell down there, I wouldn't have been able to get this gem, and that would have been really bad. So you can climb back up here to get it. I actually don't know how to get it, so we were gonna have a 99% run if I missed that. Or I guess I could have loaded in Cavern. Okay, hit the cutscene, please. There we go. And because I
Anonymous donated
didn't die, I have 2 masks, which
$15.
is really nice.
Oh, well. A power crystal.
Yeah, because if I had loaded a save, I would only have 1 mask here. But because I got the mask in Jungle Bungle, I have 2. It's literally the only spot in the entire game where having 2 masks is actually helpful. Because these ants are brutal. There's also a strat I'm gonna go for after this that I'm not gonna get because I've never gotten it, but I'm gonna try it anyways because it doesn't lose any time to attempt it. Okay, I didn't get hit there. That's really good. Okay, so the strat is if you land on this box as this cutscene plays, you actually skip part of the cutscene.
Yes, the
part where Crash walks to Cortex. I almost certainly didn't get it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that.
Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your gaze or you'll go
crystal crazy. Shoutouts to Lex Lang, by the way, for voicing Cortex in this game and every game past this one. He's a legend.
You'll see a lot of good cutscenes in this run. There are so many.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Sorry, I hit this checkpoint somehow. I thought I was gonna have to do the drill fight again, actually. Okay. The floor here is huge, so you can Okay, I gotta watch my life count. I've only got 2 left. A common theme you'll see in this run is a Cortex. He's just slow and he slows you down, so just getting rid of him is just a good strat. Alright, I'll get that life. There's 1 more life in this tunnel here. Okay, there's another life, and then there's 1 right here. Okay, I missed it. Whatever. So movement tech I haven't mentioned, which is huge, is the long jump, which is that you are not supposed to jump that gap. When you do a slide jump, the game stores the slide speed, and if the next time you jump is off the edge of something, you'll jump with the speed of the slide, which means you can just jump way further than you're supposed to be able to.
Yeah, super critical movement tech in order to break many of the puzzles or the intended ways of getting a lot of the gems.
It's by far the most important piece of tech in the whole game.
There's a gem on this. Right there, pretty easy.
Okay, I said pretty easy, but it's possible to just randomly clip through the floor in that section and die for no reason.
Okay, well,
so
twins moment, I guess.
Yeah, so I was just waiting, because I've clipped through the last elevator before, so. And then I've moved during the cutscene there, because, of course I did. So going fast here doesn't matter, because I have to wait for the level to load in. This is a PS2 problem. So when the hay bales spawn. There we go. Alright, so that's the first 2 levels. Not too bad. This is just another little beach section with more puzzles that are skipped. Like, that is not how you're supposed to get that gem.
Yeah, you can cheese a lot of these.
And that's not how you're supposed to do that either.
Yep.
So the long jump that I mentioned earlier can also extend to slides. So normally if you slide jump off an edge, you lose a lot of speed. But if you already have a long jump stored, you can extend your slide jump off a ledge like I just did there to get to that platform with the life crate. That I probably should have grabbed if I'm being honest, but there's one right here too, so. Okay. So this section is an auto-scroller, and so we're just gonna not make it do that by going out of bounds and skipping the cutscene. This is a really good cutscene, as they all are, but we're skipping it. And I'm grabbing Cortex here, which is super risky, but it's fast, so that's why I have all the backup saves.
Yeah, so you're meant to, like, there's kind of like 2, yeah, so there's like a down level and like an upper level, and Cortex is meant to run on the upper one, and you're meant to like press buttons and lower gates and all this kind of stuff for him, but Joe's just gonna run through it as just Crash, like, with that out of bounds. Now you get the music that you're supposed to get for this part as well.
Yeah, which is acapella Flight of the Bumblebees. All the music in this game is acapella, actually. There's no instruments anywhere in the soundtrack, which is really cool. It's the first game to do that. Yeah, so, yeah, Cortex moves very slowly here, so we just don't get him, or don't trigger the cutscene so this doesn't start.
Yeah, this saves a lot of time, actually.
Alright, now the scary stuff begins.
Here we go.
So I'm going to throw Cortex into this cutscene and jump over the water at the same time. This activates what we call zombie mode, which basically makes Crash invincible for all intents and purposes, which is good and bad because it means things like nitros don't kill me. It also means things like pits do not kill me, so if I fall into one, I'll soft lock the game. Please don't super slide here, okay.
Because you climb back, you can't climb back out of the pits, so...
Yeah, that slide jump right there is a very common super slide spot. Alright, so now because I have zombie, I go through the river here. This is a pretty tricky section. So enemies cannot kill you, except these villagers with the binoculars can kill you if they see you, so this is a very scary area.
Yeah, so again, he's not supposed to be going through the water, obviously, like that's supposed to kill him, but because of the zombie mode, then...
And now this guy is epic. I'm actually going to wait for him to look at me, and then I can go. Because I started out of his vision, he could only see me the first frame he put his binoculars up, and after that he couldn't see me again, so...
Here's another rock puzzle that you can just go right across with that.
You can skip this without zombie, too. You can just jump over the water, the death trigger in the water. It's really easy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, this is a really awful cutscene skip. Just really awful. Oh, I thought I got that first try. That would have been so sick. Alright, I'll take second try. Okay, so now I'm in the village, and I did not activate the cutscene where it shows Cortex on the totem pole up at the top there. Now I'm going to escape the village without activating that either.
Yeah, so this... Well, he's got to clip back into the chase here because he's out of bounds. There we go. That little fall pushes him, like, back in bounds. And this is pretty scary because, again, if he falls into any of these pits, he can't, like, go back out. I think there's a water section that you can get out of, like,
yes,
later.
Yes, I can get out of the water, but... Like these pits I can't get out of.
Yeah, so that's a soft lock.
Yeah, like if I fell in there, I could have gotten out. But that's it.
Nice.
Okay, last pit here. Okay. So again, nitros don't kill me. I'm gonna get a bunch of lives in here because I was really low. There's like a bazillion in here. There's 2 here. I'll just get.
This is one of the oldest skips in the book.
Shoutouts to Samurai Man actually found that. Shoutouts to Samurai Man. He found that in like 2011.
Yeah, this is a boss,
yeah,
by
that's
the way.
A boss, and there it goes.
Yep. You can just jump around the trigger. Pretty straightforward. Again, another puzzle that you can just completely bypass with the zombie just going to the nitros.
Damn, I almost got a 13 HUP one. That would have been insane. Low 14 is crazy good. All right, so I'm actually going to stare at the clock here because pausing the game loads the next area faster. This is really stupid, but I'm going to pause here for like 8.5 seconds. And that's going to save like 3 seconds because cool game. Yeah, so that actually saved time, even though it looked really stupid.
Okay, so now we're in Hub 2, and this is where the tricks kind of get... So he still has zombie, by the way.
But now I can actually, like, there's like stuff that will kill me here, like falling too far.
Yeah. Again, just ow, my ears.
I'm going to abuse a trick here called an airwalk. It's the only spot in the game where you use this, where I can fall farther than normal. Like, if I walked off that ledge normally, I would die. But doing that airwalk, I can fall down here.
It's kind of scary.
This is a scary jump. Okay, it's not over yet. Don't do it to me. Okay. That second slide jump is a very common super slide spot, and you'll just die.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually explained it, but a super slide is basically when the game like lags as you're in the middle of a slide, you'll kind of get like the game will try to adjust for like where the slide's going to be, so to like shoot you forward, and the slide jump can just be like even double or triple speed sometimes.
You can get ones so fast that you actually clip through the floor and kill yourself. Shoutouts to Wed for doing that.
Jesus. I'm gonna need a clip of that.
Yeah, I don't think it was an old hitbox clip, so I think it's dead now. But
oh wow, it's a throwback.
Yeah.
So yeah, super unintended stuff. You'd think for like a hundo run that it'd be like fairly straightforward. It's like, oh, just collect all the things, right? Like, probably a couple glitches. No, like this is just completely broken. Like pretty much every gem is like almost gotten the unintended way. Also, there's just collision here, so you can get up to this platform cycle just way earlier. Skips a good chunk of the level.
All right, so now I'm gonna ditch zombie by grabbing this mask. Like I won't say anything, but I'm really hoping I don't see a bat here. Okay. There's another bat that's later in this section that I also don't want to see. Okay, I don't think I activated that bat. You can hear him when you activate him. Okay.
See ya. Yeah, this whole section's pretty scary, actually. Just because, again, like if you die here, it's a soft lock.
Okay, so if I had, between activating zombie and that checkpoint, if I had died at any point, I would have crashed the game. But now that I've hit that checkpoint, I can die without crashing the game, so thank God. This is a really hard jump. Easy.
Okay. Nice.
That's a 3-frame window for
that
jump.
That's like a 3-frame jump.
It's one of the harder long jumps in the game. Alright. Now this is the hardest chunk of gameplay here, the next like 5 or 6 minutes, so... Yeah, right after you do all the nerve-wracking stuff, you get like all this stupid hard stuff. Okay. What I'm trying to do here is jump off of... You're not able to actually jump off of Cortex's head, but if you walk off of his head and then jump, you can jump off of his head. Really? And I'm trying to get up to this gear here.
Yeah, it skips like a load of puzzles, basically. You're kind of meant to like co-op, shoot those buttons with all those ends on in the background, but like you can just skip all that. Speaking of skipping stuff, there's a pretty big boss coming up, and Joe's just... Okay, I'm just going to let this... This is really funny.
Yeah.
This next glitch here.
How many lives do I have? Okay, I'm good on lives.
So breaking this ice triggers a cutscene into the boss. Watch this. There you go. That's it.
That trick actually works by panning the camera. Like, that's how you clip through the ice there. Now that's the easy part. Now I have to actually get out of the arena, which is... Alright, so I'm timing the throw to Cortex here, so he freezes this, so the N is at a specific angle. so that I can use it as a platform.
Yeah, you can stand. Hold up.
Boom.
Nice.
And
There
skip
you
the
go.
boss there.
Yeah, that's really hard. Yeah, if the end's facing the wrong way, can't make that.
I know this is the hardest trick in the run. This is called ride and slide skip. Normally, what you're supposed to do here is go to the lab, and then go to the next level on the lab, and then ride an elevator back up. We're not going to do any of that, but this is very hard. So let's hope it goes well.
Yeah, so he needs Cortex here. That's why he's like continually throwing him. So he's gonna use Cortex to do that and just get out of bounds.
Nope, that didn't work. That did. Okay. So this ledge is 1 pixel wide. Okay. It's not over yet.
Yeah. That's a tough part for sure.
And checking the clock to see. If you go too fast there, that is not a pause to make the game load faster. That is a pause to not crash the game pause. So you do have to pause there. Okay.
All right, this is the last sequence of this out of bounds here.
Okay, now we're on the slide.
Very nice.
Now, the first gem on the slide here is legitimately one of the hardest gems in the game. So you do all that stuff, and then you have to get this gem, and this gem is just... Ugh.
Yeah, here it comes. Okay,
put the
nice.
body English on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the angle to get through there is genuinely, ridiculously hard. So it's not uncommon to see runners of every level miss that gem.
Yeah, so one of the most brutal parts about running Hundo in this game is that a lot of these slides, pretty much impossible to attempt getting a gem again quickly. Because there's a lot of gems in these slides that just they have a gem and then just bam, there's a checkpoint right afterwards. So you grab the checkpoint and then you won't be able to go back for the gem. So a lot of these are first try actually.
Yeah, only 2 on this slide are first try, and then I don't think any on rock slide are, but the rock slide gems are much easier, so it's generally not a problem.
Yeah, but if you miss any of the gems at the end, it's like 4 minutes or something. So it's pretty brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, if your parts down there are sensitive, but you might want to look away. I'm gonna try and do a thing here where Cortex just yells a lot and it echoes and reverbs. Let's see if we can get it here. It wasn't as good. It's better when he yells as opposed to just does that. I don't know how you get one versus the other. We're gonna go for the swag life here. I've yet to get this week. Oh, maybe
okay.
I got a chance at it.
Hey,
swag life.
The swag life.
Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Mother?
Mother? Oh crap! All right. Okay. I think you can death abuse for this. You're not supposed to be able to, but I think I can. Or we're just gonna. Okay, we're gonna do 99% here. That's the easier gem to not miss. So my setup there was really weird. I went too safe almost. All right, we'll go 99% wrong. Something had to go wrong. I did the first 20 minutes perfectly. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, I barely got that one.
Yeah, this is the really nasty one to miss. But I've already missed one, so. Okay. Of course I get that one. I missed the green one. Come on. All right, so there's a funny trick here where you can Katamari this box if you go really slowly. Oh, I broke it. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna death abuse for that. All right, so we'll have a 99% run here. That's all right. It's not worth reloading the slide for that. I could load a save here that has the gems, but getting 100% doesn't actually. It gives you a super lame cutscene on the PAL version, so it's who cares?
The lack of sound effects in this cutscene is great, by the way.
I've been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh? Bonza.
Rex, how do you feel about the Dingo Dial's accent there?
It's pretty accurate.
So this is High Seas. This is really the only level in the game where like cycles are a big deal. So the way this level works is the game loads cycles 2 rooms ahead. So after I enter this big room up here, there's a cycle in the room 2 rooms ahead that will start, and that's a cycle. There's a cycle in there I'm trying to catch. Okay, good. So I did that to skip the cutscene with Engine, where he goes like, "Ooh," and then opens the floor. Oh, that's very not good. Oh, I'm scared. Okay.
I like how Engine's just standing there.
Yeah. If you walk into him, he actually hurts you, so you don't want to hit him.
This is kind of cool, actually. This swing thing, yeah.
I think I can still make this cycle. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, this is the room where the cycles really matter.
Real tight. Yeah, I can make this again. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Good stuff.
Casually, that gem is pretty obnoxious because of just how many times you have to wait for these to turn around. So I also might have a chance at this cycle because oh yeah, I'm gonna have a chance at this. Okay, so I'm gonna try. There's no chance I get this, but I'm gonna try it. Damn, you can make it up there. You can do body slam too, but you can make it without a body slam also. Nice. Sorry, now I have a mask, so that's okay. Oh, I can no, I can do any percent strats in here. Or like old strats here to get across this room faster because I already have the gem.
Not something you get to see all the time.
Yeah.
Nice camera.
Yeah. Alright, so this boss fight is awesome. So you have to blow up each of these pillars with TNTs. I'm just going to spin bounce here because nice invincibility frames. This actually does save time. It is not just for swag. That saves a little bit of time, maybe a second or so over the course of the boss, doing this on all 3 pillars. Because you don't have to... Engine doesn't have to turn to face you to throw the TNT. He's just already facing you. So, despite all the busted stuff in this game, they did prevent you from cheesing this fight. So the TNT explosion radius is big enough to blow up all 3 of these columns at once. But if you do that, you cannot beat the boss. Like, the boss fight will just continue forever. So you have to blow each of these up one at a time, which is really dumb, because it would be a really cool skip to save a minute here, but too bad. It's like the first point in the run that genuinely feels like a break, and this is like 25 minutes in.
Yeah, I feel like we were really trying to like cram all the explanations in at the start, and then now it's just like...
Yeah, and then you get this, and then like a intense minute section, and then another boss that's equally as boring. So... There is a really dumb route you can do in this game that lets you skip this boss, but cannot not recommend it enough. It's awful.
Good animation there from Crash.
Yeah.
Yummy fresh meat for my pot.
This is a really good song, by the way.
Yeah,
in this level.
It's some piece of classical music that I forget what it was. Then we looked it up before the run, and I already forgot.
Overture something.
Somebody's overture. So shout outs to that guy for writing this. But yeah, this is just kind of a standard, like, you know, Crash section going towards the camera, with a bunch of steam traps, nitros, and pits.
Yeah, Joe's got it mostly, like, pretty much all memorized, so
yeah.
You can see the walrus is just not even close.
This is actually pretty hard casually, because he's pretty much right on top of you.
Yeah, if you don't slide jump or anything.
Also, yeah, that wall doesn't exist.
Oh, I did not even know that, actually. Never
okay,
caught that.
What am I doing here? Okay, I forgot where I was for a second there. Okay, there we go. Now I know where I am. I totally hit that nitro, but okay. We take those.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Oh, this is a good one. No sound effect from landing on that.
So if you mash Xer, you can die, so don't do that.
The rats are
Generally good idea is if there's a cutscene playing, just like don't touch anything. Because bad things happen.
Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silent!
Looks like
Alright,
we have to
so
bring it out
before
there.
he spawns in, I'll just give everyone in the crowd a heads up. When Entropy falls down in this boss fight, all 3 phases, he falls in a T-pose. So pay attention so you don't miss it.
Yeah,
it's quite comical.
It's pretty like brief, like but yeah, you'll see it.
If you know it's coming, like you'll see it.
Yeah, so here's Brio. So he'll like bounce around for a bit, and you'll see the T-pose in a minute.
Yeah.
We get some T-poses in the crowd. Wait for it.
Yeah, here he comes.
There it is. The T. He does that on all 3 phases too, which is great.
Yeah, so these platforms are supposed to fall into the water, but if you spin jump on them, they don't. If you also might see, like, what the heck are those metal crates in the middle of nowhere doing? There's actually, that's the checkpoint before this boss fight. You can actually kind of see the checkpoint crate sticking through it. They just put it there because, of course, they did. All right, here comes another T-pose.
Here's another,
Another T-pose. He'll actually face us this time.
This game is just unfinished. Did we mention that? I don't think we mentioned that.
Yeah, the actual game here is like less than half of what they were planning to do.
Yeah. You do get some like, I don't know if it's for hundoing the game, but you do get some like sketchbooks and like cut content and stuff.
Yeah, you do that for, I think getting all the yellow gems gives you the concept art.
Okay, yeah. His shadow looks like Geodude. I just realized that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. It's
Normally,
cool.
normally I'm just like sweating here and trying not to do anything stupid.
Final T-pose. That one was quick.
Because I've died on this boss on PB pace before, you know, like an idiot. Like, just don't do that.
I feel like it's possible to just die anywhere in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never gotten a run of this game with no unintentional deaths. Even the record has 2. Sorry, so the direction you face here actually impacts where the camera is after this fight, which makes absolutely no sense, but I think I faced the right direction. I genuinely have no idea what the right direction here is. I pick a different direction every time.
To the Psychotron.
So there's actually a cutscene at the start of Hub 2 that I skipped because I had zombie. I went under it, so it's still here. So I'm gonna try and jump around it. It's pretty neat if I get it. Let's see what we can do here. Damn.
Ah,
All right,
close.
We'll try again. It's even if you get it on the second attempt, it's still better than watching the cutscene.
Yeah, it's basically like a giant rectangle that like he has to get around here.
That was bad. Got no chance at the cutscene skip if I can't just do basic platforming. That'll be... There we go.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, Joe's just gonna clean up the last, like, 1 gem?
There's 2. I'm gonna get
2?
this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the other one with a really dumb trick that I'm gonna fail 100 times.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
My brain lagged. It took me a second.
No, it's good you forgot this trick because it's really bad.
Yeah.
It's like barely, it's not even really worth it, but it looks cool. It's only worth it if you get it first try, and it only saves a few seconds at that. But if you don't go for it, you have to do a different route. Earlier. This is another, gotta check a clock to see how long to pause here. This should be good.
Oh, this is my favorite.
My crystals.
That's seriously the best.
Ruined. Thanks to Perky here. It must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece, Nina Cortex. Isn't she delightful? Obviously, I've made a few modifications here and there. Quickly, to my private dirigible. Set a course for Madame Amberley's Academy of Evil.
Alright, so Cortex clips into the computer here when he teleports away. You pay attention here. He just, like, is in the computer. Alright, so coming up is a really stupid trick that I'm probably going to fail 100 times, so get ready for that. I still have to get the red gem, which is not up here. So let's...
yeah, we'll explain afterwards.
Watch me get this first try. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god,
no
this game
shot.
is so easy.
Oh, nice. Good stuff.
That trick is way more stupid than it... Even though it looked pretty stupid, it's more stupid than you think it is.
Yeah, he basically has to cancel the fall, like, because if you fall too far, the game just kills you. So he needs to spin and land on the platform in like in a very kind of specific way. Twice, right?
Yeah, I need to keep it under me and not like spin it away or whatever. Okay, so if you mash X here, just a pro tip, if you mash X here, you'll crash the game, so don't do that. Like, you wait for the FMV to start, and then you press X. Just... You either die, crash the game, or spawn in here without the gun, and good luck killing the ants without the gun. There's nothing good happens if you try and mash X there. So, yeah. Alright. Might get invisible crash. Hey. I'll spin to bring him back, so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Oh, you can keep him?
Yeah, if I didn't spin, he would stay. Nice. He would stay invisible. That's not how you're supposed to get that gem, by the way.
Same with this one.
Some of these puzzles look like, it looks like, oh, that seems like what you're supposed to do. It's not. Alright, so this sequence is quite crazy, so I'm going to be getting a lot of stuff from out of bounds. Like, there's an exclamation point box, there's a detonator, there's another exclamation point box, and then I'm going to out of bounds into this level, hit the checkpoint, immediately leave, and I want that to be the last checkpoint I hit for a while. Alrighty. This is the scariest level left in the game, so if this goes well, like, we'll be cruising.
I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Yeah, so we're coming up to Boiler Room Doom, and this is yeah, this is a pretty tough one. Many tough tricks, many like tough out of bounds. You're gonna see the zombie glitch once more in this level, actually. And
nice super slide.
There's a super slide, so now you've got to see what that looks like. But yeah.
Right, this first jump is very important. Okay. Okay.
There you go. There's the zombie.
This is a good cutscene. And then it's like 5 minutes of terror here, so.
The greatest evil scientist in the world! Stuck in a pipe. How could things get any worse?
So good.
Based cutscene.
Alright.
Yeah, so since he got zombie from that, like falling into the goop, the acid, while that cutscene was playing, he can stand on it as well. And so Joe will not get any checkpoints in this level, and you'll see why later. Well, you can't actually.
Yeah, I can't get any more, even if I wanted to.
One of the big reasons for getting zombie in the first place is just to get rid of Cortex. Just because moving as a pair is usually like way slower as just walking as Crash. But sometimes you do have to do these ball sections. He can't just roll through these nitros again because of zombie. But yeah. Gonna try to minimize time here. You know, do the puzzle and then just get the gem and then it'll be solved.
Rageddon donated $15. Might be more interesting, but it's not entirely for me to say smiley face.
What?
Waiting for that.
Yeah. Here comes Cortex. Oop.
Oh, I had to wait, so the cycle here is already wrong.
Princess Tally donated $50. Stream 2 hype.
I would be hype if I wasn't like incredibly nervous right now on this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, these next couple rooms are terrifying.
Anonymous donated $10. Oh hey pennies.
All right, here we go. This is the real big boy here. So I'm just gonna let everything here speak for itself. And this level it's not over until I have collected the gem.
Rico donated $20. Fish.
Shoutouts to Rico, but it's not a good time, man. Uh-oh. Okay,
Oh, okay, you're off, man. Okay.
Not over.
Not over, yeah.
Especially when the camera does a 180 on you there and you die.
Yeah, so he needs to get the yellow gem from out of bounds. This is super precise, yeah.
This ledge is 1 pixel wide.
The yellow gem is through here.
All right, we're in there.
There we go. Nice. And so keep in mind, he didn't get a single checkpoint. Now we warp all the way back to that other checkpoint that we got like 5 minutes ago. So this loading screen's like forever.
If I had died on that body slam, I would have legitimately lost like 6 minutes. So.
Shfu donated $15.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Shoutouts to PS2 loading screens here, by the way. If you play on Xbox, you save 20 seconds alone on just that one loading screen. But if you play on Xbox, I'll call you a cheater, so. Yeah. Alright, so again, the whole reason like zombie and all that stuff works is because all of the gems are actually before the boss fight. So if you could get all the gems and die, you keep items when you die. So, doing that lets me not have to fight Dingo and saves about 4 minutes.
Yeah, so Joe can also just like run past. You're meant to kind of hide behind these shelves and just this furniture and stuff like that, but he's quick enough to just like make it around in one cycle.
It's pretty lenient to get past those guys too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
These dogs are actually...
Yeah, they're completely random and they usually take your mask, which is bad because I like having a mask here. So this is one of my favorite strats here. If I do it right, it just looks good because you can just jump around this bookshelf just without setting that up. It looks really cool. Alright, this is probably the coolest room in the game if I do it right. So here we go.
Yeah, a lot of cool platforming here.
If you play the game casually, this room looks nothing like this, trust me. Well, I shouldn't say that because I actually never got this far casually, but trust me, it doesn't look like this.
Oh, damn.
That's all right. That jump is really hard, so. Alright, so that's the library. So now, coming up is where you switch to Cortex. And as we have repeatedly said throughout this run, Cortex is crap. So we're just going to not play as him. And to do that, I'm going to go out of bounds here. That is as easy as it looked. And then I'm going to jump over the cutscene that switches me to Cortex. And now I'm just going to play Cortex's section as Crash while out of bounds. Which is way faster, because Cortex does not have a slide jump. He has, like, quite literally nothing. So we just don't play as him if we don't have to.
Yeah, you're just meant to, like, go through this level and just, like, shoot enemies with his gun and stuff like that, but it's really slow.
Bit of a scary point here. So you have to, if you do not land on the corner of that door frame there, you soft lock the game. Oh, that was close.
That soft lock counter is at like 10 maybe?
Yeah. So conveniently the game just like warps you in bounds there and there's a gem right there, so it's like, oh, that's great. Then we'll just go back out of bounds here. Ooh, nice. I got the camera to follow me really quickly there. That legitimately never happens. And one more out of bounds, because why not? So this game has a lot of things, including wrong warps. So if you slide jump into this room, it just puts you 2 rooms ahead. Like, there's literally nothing special you have to do there. It just teleports you ahead. And so this frog room I can't skip because there's a gem in the hallway after it. So now this is counting with Joe here. Let's count to 24. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. All right. Yeah.
Yes, we can count.
So this cutscene is, you're supposed to enter this cutscene as Cortex, and there's dialogue, but because you don't enter it as Cortex, there is no dialogue, and there are no sound effects, so it's just silent. And another fun fact, if you play this game on an Xbox 360, you legitimately lose over a minute on this cutscene because the frame rate is in the single digits. Because the emulation on the backwards compatibility is just awful. So you lose a lot of time.
Crash is still just like...
Yeah, he's vibing.
Okay, so now we get to play as Nina, and Nina is still a bit better than Cortex, but it's still not as good as Crash. So there is also, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
like,
hit that checkpoint from over there, like even though it's nowhere near it.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of movement tech that you can do. Oh wow.
Okay. Legitimately have never died. I've been hit by these rats, never twice though. What the heck? They were out for blood there.
Rats were so cool.
Yeah. Also, again, we mentioned the acapella music. This music is also acapella, even though it doesn't sound like it. It is. It's one of the more impressive songs in the game.
Tie it to something secure, I said. Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus.
Literally missed the bus.
Yeah. We might literally miss the bus later. Who knows?
Oh right, yeah. But yeah, there's a little bit of movement tech with these hooks. You can like double jump out of them. And
you'll see it here. If you mash X, you can double jump out of these.
There we go. Nice. Good boost.
Took a weird angle there and like almost died, but. This is actually a bad level to not have a mask in. Like, masks are mostly useless everywhere, but they're actually really useful here. There's a lot of enemies, so.
You'll see some of those bells later on that you can actually jump around.
Yeah, that one's possible to jump around, but it's really dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a really stupid double jump here. That looks really sick if I get it. I didn't get it, but I
Zem92 donated $10. Hey Joe, can you slow down a little bit? I'm in the middle of a game of Fortnite and I don't want to miss the run.
Sorry, Zem.
Gotta get the dub quicker and get in here.
Yeah. All right. So again, with like big checkpoint hitboxes, like I mean, come on.
See ya.
Just hit that from over here. So I'm gonna get this mask because it doesn't lose time to get because I have to wait for this door to open. It's always really laggy. Alright, so if you look in the background here, I'll stop to show it. There's an extra gem just in the distance. So if you look carefully, you'll see it. It's like a clear gem way in the distance. I'll leave the camera on it for a few seconds. It's not collectible. You can see it in the distance there.
Yeah, often
it's like right in front of where I am right now. You can see it out there. It's not collectible. You do not get more than 100% if you get it. And so normally I would skip this checkpoint, but I'm getting it because I'm going to attempt the skip up here, which is This skip is, I was memeing with somebody earlier about you should call everything frame perfect. This jump legitimately is frame perfect. If I get it, I'll save like 8 to 10 seconds. If I miss it, I'll lose like 30. So it's a really great trick to go for like an hour in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this one try. I probably won't get it, but I'm going to try it once just for the heck of it.
Here we go.
Nice.
No shot. Wow. You're getting all the hard stuff.
Yeah, so to get that, you have to jump on the last possible frame. Otherwise, you'll die from falling too far. Even you'll land over there and die from falling too far. All right, so there's a new skip here that I'm also probably going to fail, but I'll give this one a couple shots. Let's see if I can get this. Shoutouts to Rajiku for finding this like 2 weeks ago. Okay, well, I can try it again. Maybe if I press X and something happens this time, I'll get it. No, maybe not. Hello? Come on. Don't want a game over here, that would be... Oh my lord, this is very bad. Hardest trick in the game is setting up a trick. Oh, I actually got it, okay.
Oh, no. Okay,
so
nice.
I jumped around a cutscene there. So that's that. If you walk forward there's a cutscene where the bus comes in and chases you through this section, and you'll notice that there is no bus. So you can jump around that cutscene and skip that. It saves about 8 to 10 seconds, because it also cuts out a mandatory death abuse here. So normally you have to death abuse after this section, because when the bus breaks all these boxes, the amount of Wumpa fruit that spawns is random, and if there are too many Wumpa fruit that spawn, the game crashes. So you have to death abuse right there normally, but because I didn't spawn the bus, I don't have the death abuse. There's another double jump there.
That's pretty much the end of this section, more or less.
Yeah. So now that they were great. So there's no checkpoint before this boss. So if I die on this boss, I'll actually go way back to the end of the bus chase there.
Oh,
because
God.
they just didn't put a checkpoint here for no reason. There actually was one in like the beta, and then they just got rid of it. All right, so more Twins jank. Waiting here is faster. Like waiting for this to come back to me is legitimately faster than just jumping on it immediately. Because this game is dumb.
Zem92 donated $10. Update. I won my game of Fortnite, and I told my wife I'm watching Joe. She shocked me by asking, "Who's Joe?"
Thanks, Sam. Congrats on the W.
I'm an evil scientist.
Alright. So this boss fight is going to be Cortex wins by doing nothing. Just going to put the controller down here. And Amberly's AI is awful, and she doesn't know that I'm not on that platform anymore, so she'll just continue to zap it without me touching anything. So you can super cheese this boss fight. It works on any platform. I'll just do it here too. I'll just, you know, just chill. So how's it going? Everyone enjoying this run?
Oh wow, we have a lot of people. Hey. A lot of people in here for the first run of stream 2.
This will be 99% world record, so...
Oh, who's ready for it?
This is actually a good run. This could be like a 111 or a 112. I was only like a minute and a half behind after Hub 2, so...
Good song, at least, for this one.
Yeah, it's a shame, like, the mashing and all the stuff you don't hear, but the music in this fight is actually pretty good. Yeah, so the trick to this, actually, is if I move now, she'll know where I am. So you just literally just set the controller down. Like, don't even, like, tempt fate here. Just literally touch nothing. Like, if you, without this strat, this boss is, like, not that easy. But with it, it's like you literally do nothing and win.
Cake, yeah.
Right, so here we're gonna have the epic Cortex tech of just diving into this cutscene. It's literally all he does. The lag is so bad after that. It's not like you can like mash slide. It's like you just dive into cutscenes. I did that entering the fight too. All right, so the reason waiting before that boss was faster is because this loads in faster. If I do that, you know, just twins jank. So I got every gem in this hub except this one because I couldn't get it until now because this elevator doesn't come up until you beat Amberley. And the cutscene to leave here is huge. Like, I'm clearly nowhere near it, but I can just hit it from there. That's the first 3/4 of the game done.
Yeah, we're going into Hub 4 now.
Going into Hub 4 now, which is my favorite hub. So don't mash X there either. I don't think it crashes the game, but I have never even bothered testing it because I have no interest in getting this far in a run and finding out. And practicing, you know, doing practice to just beat Amberley and do that is, I'd rather not, so. Another pause here. I still didn't pause for long enough.
I like that we all just looked up one by one.
Yeah. They were like, how long is he supposed to pause for on this one? I have no idea.
Cutscene.
Come now, as we explore a new dimension! It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time.
Just like the devs.
Alright, so I held down there and mashed X and skipped a cutscene. Well, I jumped out of the cutscene trigger. It's the cutscene where Cortex hugs Evil Crash. He's like, "You're so soft and warm." Oh, actually, this is a good run. I'm going to show this off. So you can actually, you cannot get to the bottom of the lab here, except you can by just doing this. And so clearly this game is unfinished because there's no way to get down here without doing that, and there are actually Wumpa fruit over here that you can collect. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much an exact copy of Iceberg.
Yeah, it's just like a colored palette change. Alright, also if you just do a direct slide under this elevator, you'll crash the game, so don't do that.
That counter is still building. Yeah. You thought the crashes were over?
Yeah. Oh, there's still plenty. I have plenty of other places to crash still.
Now Crash is doing a little T-pose.
Yeah. This is like the only Nitro wall that's like not skippable. I can get both of those. Like I can go around that one, but I can't go around the previous one.
My daughter,
niece!
We must do something. Think, Cortex, think!
Here we go. What to do?
All right, so this is my favorite. This is my favorite song in the game. So here we go.
That's a good one.
But this first gem is awful. So let's just. Okay, we got it.
Nice.
I had a run on record pace like a week ago where I did that jump, then Evil Crash hit me into the pit and killed me. It was highly epic. All right, long grind rail section here. Just a heads up. I'm gonna 360 camera here just for the heck of it.
Swag.
This is one of the hardest gems casually because that TNT wall is super high.
God, yeah, don't get me started.
It's funny because like the next one is lower. Like this one is lower than that one. All right, that's all the gems. Like I've already got all the gems. They're all just kind of stacked right on top of each other. That's the last one of those, I promise. You don't just hold circle here. I see so many people just try and jump over this. Just hold circle and you win.
Yeah, that one's significantly shorter as well.
Yeah, that slide is much easier. The gems are much easier to get on that slide because they're all just in tunnels and it's really hard to go around them because they're at like the exit of the tunnel.
I don't think I've ever heard that part of the music. That's cool, kind of cool.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're... Okay. Get the rock slide music? Oh, I didn't. Sometimes you can get the rock slide music to play here, too. It's been a while since I've gotten it, though. Alright, so now we're back to just skipping puzzles. So this puzzle, you're supposed to hit like 8 exclamation point boxes with that cannon.
With the cannon, yeah. Super long, by the way. This is one of the funniest, like, cheeses.
This is not intended. Oh, well, that would have landed way better if I actually grabbed the gem, but that's not what you're supposed to do. Despite the fact that that looked very much intentional, that is not what you're supposed to do.
Neither is this.
At least you die on this one, so. Alright, this is the worst puzzle in the game by far. It's not even remotely close. I mean, just look at this behemoth off to the right here.
Yeah, it's like some huge ball puzzle that you need to roll it around. There's rolling platforms, and you can do this.
Yeah, good puzzle. Good puzzle.
Thanks, Traveler's Tales.
Even when people play this casually, I tell them just do that because that puzzle is just... That puzzle is a bingo goal, and that's one of my least favorites. It's not the worst bingo goal, but it's up there.
There they are. Let her go.
Take me instead.
All right. No sound effects there either.
Yeah. Good puzzle. That saves way less time. That puzzle for that gem is actually super easy.
Yeah, tons of gems just like really close together
Lumalora
here.
donated $10. If I breathe on this platform, it'll crash the game.
It's true. Well, okay, I've never seen 6 ants pass the gate there. I've seen 5, not 6. Alright, so this section is very similar to Totem Hokum in that it's a, like, get the stuff out of Cortex's way section. And I'm just going to jump around the... Okay, I'm going to press X and if nothing happened. But this time, I'm going to jump around the checkpoint here and just not trigger it. And then I'm going to do that for the other 2 sections as well.
Yeah, so this is pretty much exactly the same as the other one where... Yeah, Cortex is supposed to be on the... Well, Evil Crash and Cortex, right?
Yeah. On this version of the game, actually, Evil Crash's pathing is broken, so he just spins in circles.
Nice.
Which you won't see because I won't activate it. Well, if I dive, you'll see it, but...
Oh, there's the music.
Yeah, shoutouts to Flight of the Bumblebees again. Okay, I didn't go too far left there, which is good. If you go too far left there, you actually activate the chase as it's supposed to.
Yeah, there are some times where you're supposed to be on the same path.
Yeah, the paths cross a couple times.
Yeah. So he does need to do these jumps just to make sure that the slide doesn't revert, quote unquote, back to its normal state.
If you look behind this gem, the patch of water doesn't actually exist. Like there's no collision there.
Just a box.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, didn't die. That's good. Then we have just a small little beach section before the last level. Again, this is also not intended.
Yeah, a lot of cheesing in this part. You're meant to, that's meant to be like a bounce pad that you need to activate, and then to get that.
Yeah, the exclamation box is actually like next to the final level.
It's another long ball puzzle. You know the deal.
Yeah. That one's not that long either, but it's just easier to body slam. This is another puzzle. This skip is interesting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cheese strats.
This is a good cheese strat. Oh.
Oh.
That's too far away. Right. That's what I get for trying to cheese it. I died. Alright, let's try again.
There we go.
Oh wow, I didn't hit that. Sometimes Crash's arm when you come down hits the nitro and kills you. Oh, this could be a 113. Actually, it could be 112 if I, you know, go Super Saiyan here, but it'll probably be like a 113, which is really good still. So this is Agony. This is the last level in the game. It is the best level in the game, and it is by far the longest level in the game. So, lots of cool movement here. Not a lot of out of bounds because all the rooms in this level are just big boxes. So you can't. There's no like uneven geometry outside of like this first hallway to be able to clip out of bounds with. But there's plenty of stuff that you skip to. So.
Honestly, I would actually suggest you guys to go follow Joe as well, because like when you catch the rare run that's like where none of the soft locks happen, you know, like a few deaths or no deaths or the pace is there, and you're watching him on this level, it's like there's some kind of tension that's just like only unique to this game. This is a really good, but also really like difficult, intense final level, like just to watch someone just be like on pace on. Just the platforming's really good. Just a super good final level. That's all I can say.
So that, you know, continuing the theme here, that first ant in that room, if I didn't kill him, he could have crashed the game. So, legitimately, my crash rate for not killing him is like over 50%. So, just kill him.
So we're gonna start entering these rooms that all have these colored cycles. I don't know if we're gonna see them yet. Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, it's in this room, but
you'll see them soon. So it'll swap from a specific like color pattern, and yeah, you can do a couple of shortcuts with them. Actually, you'll perhaps see some later.
Yeah, not really on this first set, but the last set.
Yeah.
Actually, the last two sets. Yeah. I'm just trying to catch this cycle. It's pretty easy. The amount of people I've seen play this game and just out loud say the colors red, green, blue, yellow, and then say like red, green, and then jump to yellow and die is... someone gonna attack me? You have to kill... There are 5 ants here and I have to kill 4, so I have to kill one of these. I'm gonna go for a ricochet here with this ball instead of doing what I'm supposed to do. Easy. Alright, I have a mask, so I can attempt this strat here. This is really cool if I get it. Even if I die, I might even just attempt it again. Oh, okay, I can still attempt it. It's going to be much harder, though. There we go.
Nice. Good stuff.
Alright, get used to this.
Yeah,
riding the walls.
You're gonna see that. Yeah, you're gonna see these walls a lot. So again, Joe's just gonna use a lot of long jumps just to get like kind of snake around this outer side of the wall. Get on this barrier just to get back on the wall. Those jumps look really cool as well, like these here.
Yeah,
these long jumps.
These are like they're not that hard, but when you're learning the game, they're pretty tricky.
There's many of them, so at least like you get the practice in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for a strat here. Cycle skip. There we go.
Nice.
Probably could have slide jumped that. I didn't need to long jump it, but long jumping it looks way cooler, so.
By the way, I believe in the ball glitch later.
You got ball glitch?
Yeah, man. I believe. We'll see. We'll explain that when that gets to that point.
This is my least favorite jump in the entire game right here. Okay, we didn't die. I'm surprised that worked. I thought for sure I was too low. Okay. How many lives do I have? Okay, I'll be fine. Okay, now I have no idea what this cycle is now that I died there. I can work with this.
Yeah, see, so just kind of using the colors like to your advantage in a way. There's a really cool jump on the yellow here at the end, I think.
Yeah, right here, going from blue to yellow.
Yeah, I love that one.
Alright, Ricky said he believes in the ball glitch. You guys believe in the ball glitch. Here we go. Damn.
No.
So if the game lags on the same frame that that ball enters the receptacle, it will both enter and still be there. And then you can respawn another ball and actually use it in this room and skip having to do this side of the room. It saves like 6 seconds, but it's more or less completely random because, you know, good luck lagging the game.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
We got one more skip coming up
donated $10. I hope this donation won't crash the game.
I wouldn't count on it. Alright, cutscene skip here. Yes, I landed on nothing there, but there is something there. It's actually a crazy good run for a marathon. This is, even with missing the green gem, this is ridiculously good.
Maybe this is just like my distorted speedrun mind, but this view right here, this is nice. I like the lava floor. I like the lava walls. It's just a good view, you know. Out of bounds can be beautiful too. All right.
Oh, I deloaded the slide sound just by doing that. Awesome. All right, final boss time. Here we go. It was actually a really good AA. I had the one super tiny death. This is also a banger.
Yeah, there's 3 phases to this boss, and you all get to play as different characters for all of them. There's Nina's section. You need to hit these, I don't know, generators or something.
Yeah, I have no idea what these are.
Yeah, Joe trying to do some of those double jumps again, just to get over to the next one quicker.
This might actually be faster because he won't attack me now. Because I missed the double jump, so he went over there because he thought I was over there.
That's such a bop. That's good. You can do a Cortex.
So you want to get rid of this cannon first, because there's a huge hitbox, as you can see.
Another thing as well with getting rid of the cannon on the right first is you can get a... you can kind of cheese by standing really close like this. He can't hit you now, actually. Like the machine gun on the left side just can't hit you. So there's one more phase, and this last phase is pretty quick, so right. Time is coming up in a...
Please no mecha glitch. Like, please no. Let's just hope we don't get it.
Yeah, get ready with time.
The one time I got it was on a crazy good run. Not of this category, but... Alright, I didn't get it. Get ready on time. This will be over pretty quickly. Quick kill? Okay, not quite.
Oh, it's
and
112. Oh, dude. It's a 112. Let's go, man. That's a great time, actually.
So even though I missed a gem, that actually beats the second place time on the leaderboard. That run was like absurdly good. So I'm stoked with it. That was crazy. I didn't have to load a save,
yeah,
and even though I missed a gem, yeah. So I'm not exaggerating. I had all these memory cards here that each had 4 saves, and then I didn't have to use any of them. So God bless. All right. Well, since I finished way under, we can watch this cutscene here, and because it's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh boy! I love roast chicken. Well, this is one heck of an...
So it was not explained at all because I just skipped every cutscene that explained the plot, but those are the bad guys.
You know, Crash, for all these years I've been wrong about you. Your creation was a mistake, and your existence has been a constant reminder of that mistake. But I've learned something from all of this. I've learned that you can't run away from your mistakes, but you can bury them! I never want to see your ridiculous face again!
There we go.
Where am I? What is this?
That's
There we
Twins.
go. That's Twins.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Even though that run went really well, this game is like one of the least marathon-friendly games that I know. So thanks to ESA for giving me a chance to play this. Because despite all the nonsense that can happen, the run is still crazy cool. So I'm really happy that I got a chance to show it off here. Shoutouts to my guys on the mic and everyone here. Everyone who's here in the crowd for this. You guys are awesome.
Shouts to the nation.
Yeah, shoutouts to the PlayStation Nation. Shoutouts to Benzagram and the Red Hot BR and Atomical Sloth specifically for like really helping me when I was initially learning this game. Shoutouts to Smartkin for being the man. Feel better soon. And shoutouts to Beta M for making awesome videos that showcase all the jank you can do in this game. Something I missed showing off there with the snowball trying to Katamari the box. If you glitch the snowball out of the slide, it will Katamari literally the entire game, including the final boss and Dingo's house and just everything. Beta does have a video showing that off, so check out his Breaking Twinsanity series on YouTube. There's like, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them. They're very, very cool. If you want to learn this game, go to speedrun.com/Twinsanity. Join the Discord. There's a big old spreadsheet with like all the videos, pictures, all sorts of guides for every category in this game, not just this one, but the shorter categories, which have a lot of extremely dumb things in them. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I have no idea what's up next, but stay tuned for it because I'm sure it's really cool. And yeah, that's Twinsanity. Thanks, everyone.
Stay tuned.